How crowded is Kyoto in 2022? This is the grounds of the Imperial Palace in Kyoto, which is quite empty today. Is this a sign that tourism is actually dying in Kyoto? In case you're new here, my name is Harold. I'm a Pacific Islander currently living in Japan, and on this channel I upload my adventures here in Japan. If that is something that you are interested in, please hit the subscribe button now. Like many tourist destinations across Japan, the COVID-19 pandemic has been brutal to the city of Kyoto since 2020. Kyoto used to welcome millions of visitors worldwide annually, but now the numbers are plummeting. The crowd that we have today is not the usual crowd that this place normally sees. Recently, the government has opened its borders only to tourists traveling in group-guided tours. But has that move made any difference in the number of people visiting Kyoto? Well, to answer that question, I will be traveling to a few destinations within Kyoto to find out. The first spot that I'm checking out is the famous Kyoto Station. If you are coming into Kyoto from any city within Japan, this is the most likely entryway to access this historic city. This modern-looking 60-meter structure of shining glass and grey steel is Japan's second largest station, and it was built to accommodate the millions of visitors who normally flock Kyoto each year. Right now I'm heading to Kyoto Station, so let's go check it out. Well, apparently, the station is not totally empty today. Although this huge structure still enjoys the flow of people through its doors, it is notable that the crowd is not as congested as in the pre-COVID days. But is this the same situation everywhere in Kyoto? To help me see how other places in Kyoto are doing in terms of tourist numbers, I took a bus from Kyoto Station to visit the famous Gyomizu-dera temple. This Buddhist temple is famous not only for its beautiful structure, but it is well loved by many tourists for its picture-perfect outdoors. By the look of things, the temple is enjoying a good crowd today. We do have some people today, it's not totally empty, but I think the crowd today is very uncharacteristic of this place. I think this way because some parts of the compound are not that crowded. It is, however, clear that a lot of visitors today are locals who either come from other parts in Japan or just the local residents of Kyoto. Students are also here in numbers today. The statement by Japan's Immigration Services Agency, which states that only 1,500 tourists visited Japan from overseas between June 10 and July 10, is clear proof that not many of the people we see here today are overseas tourists. And that is why a lot of people are calling on the government to do away with the current restrictions and to just allow people to come into Japan as they are, because that would allow more tourists to come in. This part of the city is so quiet, and so is the train station. Perhaps the saddest part of my findings today is this cafe, which appears to have been closed. While I do not have the entire story behind its closure, I guess it is a true testament to what struggling businesses in Kyoto are facing at this trying time. Kyoto now, with no doubt, is putting all its hopes on the government to fully open the borders for tourists to return, because that may be the only way to help pump some life back into the veins of Kyoto.